All right, time to introduce the best players from our area from the 2025 season. We'll begin with the offense, starting with the top quarterbacks. And we'll begin with South Florence's Messiah Jackson. The Shrine Bowl selection totaled 1,164 passing yards, 712 rushing yards, and a whopping 46 touchdowns combined through the air and rushing on the ground, helping the Bruins play in their fourth straight state championship game. He is committed to Brown University.
Carolina Force Cameron Long, his first full season as a starter was fantastic, helping the Panthers advance to the third round of the playoffs. He totaled just under 2,000 passing yards and 30 touchdowns. Long was also named a Player of the Week back earlier in the fall.
PD Academy quarterback Tristan Heckman did it all for the Eagles. He ran for about 1,400 yards with 17 scores, added 3 more through the air, and then on defense, 78 tackles, helping those Eagles get to back-to-back state championship game appearances.
Now over to Dillon. Standout freshman Kyle Samfung Talia, the Wildcat signal caller, has gotten Division I offers from several schools, and for good reason. Over 2,300 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, and he rushed for another 231 yards with 4 more scores on the ground. Bright future ahead, and he was the only freshman that made this year's team.
Yeah, quite an accomplishment. Lamar Zori Pierce, we mentioned him, the Silver Foxes quarterback, the senior, throwing for nearly close to 2,000 yards and 17 scores, and he was also dangerous on the ground game. He piled up nearly 1,000 yards with his feet alone and 21 touchdowns. Pierce played in the North and South All-Star game in Myrtle Beach back in December.
And our final quarterback is Mullins Kanazian Bethea. Second straight year that he's made our squad. He was a key component in the Auctioneers offense with just over 2,000 passing yards and 20 touchdowns to cap off his high school career.
All right, let's head to the running backs now. Another 2-time All-Blitz team member, Carolina Force's Jaron Fox, called his name quite a bit. The North and South All-Star had 1,733 yards on the ground, and he rushed for 22 touchdowns, blazing speed, part of a Panther offense that averaged over 40 points per game.
Now we're going to bounce over to Hartsville with running back Kylif Miller. He continues in a long line of great Red Fox running backs. Miller totaled just over 1,300 rushing yards and 17 touchdowns, helping Hartsville finish in second place in Region 5 4A.
Carver's Bay's Kennard Hayward was part of that Region 6 1A champion team that went a perfect 10-0 in the regular season. He piled up over 2,000 yards on the ground behind a powerful offensive line. We'll mention them a little bit later. The speedy back helped Carver's Bay get to the third round of the postseason and finish 12-1.
Now on to the Grand Strand. The green and gold of Myrtle Beach's Michael Cohen. The senior rushed for over 1,300 yards and 13 scores. A tough and bruising back. He was one of the key cogs in the Seahawks offense all season long. Lamar's Nigel Leedy had a close to 1,500 rushing yards and receiving yards for the Silver Foxes. He scored 19 touchdowns for that powerful offense. And playing at a small school, he was also a defender with 67 tackles and 3 interceptions.
Our final running back is Fisher Richardson of Latta. He was unstoppable in Dillon County, running close to 1,600 yards. He also set a school record for touchdowns, had 24 of them for the green and gold, helping the Vikings get back into the playoffs. And
Will McNeely of North Myrtle Beach played all over the field for the Chiefs. Quarterback, running back, receiver, you name it, he played it. He ran for 1,313 yards on the season and added another 107 receiving yards. And he scored a total of 16 touchdowns for the blue and yellow.
Yeah, he was all